close. Good morning and hello. I keep saying that because the ads, I always keep saying good morning for about 3 minutes because of the ads. A bit of a joke, but so I'll keep saying good morning and then hopefully the ads will have finished now. So good morning and welcome to Coffee and Card, which is round 11, week 4. So this one is a 6-week one. So there are 2 more weeks left of the strawberries after this week. Okay, hope you're all good. I'm going to turn the camera around and see who's on. Let's see who's here today. The sun's just... I put my blinds up because it wasn't sunny. Oh, it's not bad actually, just looking at that. That's not too bad. Okay, so it's week 4 of the strawberries. And let's see who's on. Hi Wendy, hi Angela, hi Kath, hi Maria, hi Julie from Pudsey, hi Kay. So it's quite quiet now. Now that restrictions are sort of lifting a little bit at the moment, there is a bit of a worry about this new Indian variant, but we won't go into that because that's not what we're about. But I know a few people have messaged me today saying they're going out for, I think today's going to be like the only nice day of the week. So I've had a few messages from people saying they're going to be out and about. Got my cappuccino, treated myself, it's all gone over the side actually. Treated myself to that because I'm being really, really good with the old weight thing now. Right, so let's see what you've got in your pack today. Gosh, I did these cards like so long ago that, I might need your help with this because I think I've given myself something extra here. I'm wondering, okay, so those, you can't hear me. Ooh, can anybody else hear me? Hang on. I can hear me on my laptop, Julie, so have you got me on mute? Have you got it on mute by any chance? Okay, so I want someone who's doing the class to check what I don't know what this is. And I think I've just put myself 2 of these in. There must have been 2 left. And this must be my scrap piece, so that's okay. So you should have a Poppy Parade card base. Oh, that's brilliant, Wendy. Do share a picture with me, please. It's really popular, that trifold one from the ice cream class. So if you missed that on Saturday, it's on my videos. And then you've got a piece of pear pizzazz for the background. And then you've got a piece of white here. And we have got a piece of scrap. Everybody's might be different size. And then you should have some twine. Yep. This is the card we're going to do today. Now, grabbing hold of our scrap, and also I want to tell you, if you haven't got one of these, it's worth purchasing one of these, and I'll show you where they are. In the catalogue, I can see it on the page and I'm wondering which page it is. I thought it was that page. Oh no, that's... Here we go. I knew it was bottom right. It's on the Stampin' Accessories on page 145. You had headphones switched on. Morning, Fiona. So this is called the Stampin' Pierce Mat, and it's £4.75, and it's excellent for using when we're using these photopolymer stamps that don't have the cushioning on them. So I'm going to grab now if you saved this from last week, that's going to be useful for you today. Okay, and we're going to use the happy birthday. Oh, excuse me, I got a bit of hiccup. We're going to use the happy birthday stamp, and we're going to use both of the little stalky stamps and the strawberry. Lots of stamps today. I'll show you them in a minute close up. And we're going to use that other leaf today that we didn't use last week, and then I decided to tell you at the end, oh, you could have stamped those and saved them. Well, if you watched it twice, if you watched it once and didn't do the card, then you may be okay and you may have saved them, but Naughty Jewel didn't tell you until the end. The thing is, I made these cards in January and February, because I made them for another event. Okay, so I've got my strawberries on blocks. I'm going to put my leaves on. And then I need some small blocks. Hope you're all right, Fiona. And then I need a block for this sentiment. Oh, I've got 17 watching, which is more than I thought I would have. So if you haven't already, if you could do a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. Love my Tuesday mornings. So I was seeing today that a couple of my Stampin' Up colleagues have started the odd in-person classes again. And I just wanted to sort of like touch on that, because I don't feel that that's the right thing to do at the minute, until we know how things are going with this new variant. So I just wanted to sort of mention that. I was sort of looking to do things from July when I've been fully vaccinated. So not a loads of in-person events, but maybe 1 to 2 a month. So anyway, I'm carrying on with all my online stuff as well. That would be in addition. So I just wanted to mention that. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of touch on that, because I know some people want to get back to that, and I understand that. But I've got to look after everybody's safety and my own as well, of course. So yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to stamp. Now we only need to stamp 1 strawberry today. Oh, where's my washing? We only need to stamp the 1 strawberry, and we don't need a flower, but we do need the other 3. Okay. If you want, you can do more than 1 strawberry, of course, and I encourage that. I encourage you to do what you want to do. So I'm going to stamp with the Poppy Parade. And remember, I'm doing it this way up because that's the way the punch goes in. So if you missed last week, we made this little stencil, and it helps us to get, although Julie's, I can't get my head right over because I'll be in camera shot, so let me just, I might go a bit, that's not too bad. So I've used Poppy Parade for that, and those of you who've been doing all my coffee and cards, you know, your ink pads should have been building up nicely. Oh, your little ink pad collection now, which is good. Oh, bless you, Wendy. You know, this is the thing. I've got people doing classes with me who would have never been, I'm going to stand up to do this, who would have probably never, oh, that's gone a bit skewy. Oh, I think I've just realised something. I've done it the wrong way. No one told me. That's why I couldn't get it in. I'm there telling you to do it like that. It goes that way. That's my first faux pas of the day. I wondered why the little stalk wasn't fitting in very well. Oh well, we can turn it over and use the emergency side of the card It is double-sided cardstock that we sell. Actually, I think I've stamped a better strawberry. I'm thinking, why can't I get that little stalk right? Oh, Julie. Sometimes I wonder about you, Julie. I don't think I've done the stalk particularly well, but... And then we'll do the big leaf. That's a nice one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those out like that. Now I only need one stalk, yeah, and one strawberry, okay? But I need more than one leaf. Now, what I am going to do, if you only need the little leaves, I'm going to cut these into strips and I'm going to just stamp the leaf, but I'm going to stamp it the correct way that it goes, like that. Yeah. I'm not going to use a stencil because I don't need the other things. If you want to stamp and have extra strawberries for other cards, then that's fine. But I'm just going to do this. Oh, that one's a bit off skew, but never mind. I might do it. And then pop that in there like that. See? And you're not having to punch through everything else. Yeah? So it punches out a lot easier. Okay, now let's get on to making the actual card. What I'm going to do, some of you might not have, it's not compulsory to do this, and you might not have anything to do this with, but some of you might, some of you who are more what we'd call avid crafters, and I'm going to show you where you will find these in the catalogue. Now they were in the, I thought they might be on the accessories page. It's still obviously not used to where everything is in this catalogue yet, so just bear with me while I look. But they're here. And these are called blending brushes, and they're $11.25 for 3. And they're a velvety brush, and they're good for blending a background. So if you don't have anything like that, you could try a sponge, but you might not get as nice a blend. But you can see that I've done this sort of yellow hue behind the, well, I hope it'd be worth it, Wendy. I'm not sure I'm worth a 5.5 hour drive. But yeah, you could have a yellow hue behind the strawberry, and you could do it with a sponge, or if not, just don't have one. And I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight, the colour that we used for the flowers. I'm just going to, oh, I've forgotten to do something, and I meant to do it. Hang on, how naughty of me. I forgot to put this on my Hawaiian garland. I had vowed that I would wear it for every class this week because I should, well, I should say, we should have been in Hawaii this week and part of next week. Oh no, this week until, we should have been there on Saturday. until I'm losing track of my days, but until probably Sunday. Sunday or Monday. Anyway, it is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, we wear the garland for the week to pretend we're there. Okay, so you might want to just, if you have got something like that, what you can do is you can put your strawberry on and think, is that enough? Do I need a little bit more? Maybe I need a little bit more. You know, if you haven't got this, don't worry, it's not compulsory. And you can wash these. I've washed them under the sink before now. Under the tap, not under the sink. That'd be in the cupboard, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm friends with Erica on Facebook. In fact, she's doing a talk for me at one of my events. Not my May one of my upcoming events. But yeah, I've seen all the posts. Serious case of, I think, because if I'd have not earned the trip, then I suppose I would have still had the fear of missing out. But at the end of the day, I'd not earned it, so I wouldn't have been going. But I think it's the fact that, you know, you did earn it. But anyway, there's people in far, you know, I'm not complaining at all. There's people in far worse situations. So it's just a little bit sad, that's all. So I'm just trying to embrace it and have a bit of fun. We had a glass of wine in the garden on Sunday night. We had our Hawaiian garlands on, sat in our pyjamas. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stamp my sentiment. So you can keep, I've not stuck these down yet, but I'm going to pop it about here, and then we're going to add some paper at the top. Now, when I made this card, if you don't want to waste as much card, I've got a full piece, but when I did this version, I actually cut my card down so the paper wasn't stuck on top of the card. But there's a lot of measuring involved and stuff when you do that. So for today's coffee and card, I didn't want to be faffing about with that. So I'm going to do that about there. Right, now oh look, you see, I even remembered today that I needed my ruler. So the measurements for the paper, it's 3 centimetres. Well, I should have known what the width was, but it's 3 by 13.8. So let me just type that down. Now, when it comes to choosing your papers, I will just say we need, I think you should have one of those left. We need that for week 6. But you may have had a strip of this left, which would be amazing. And look, I've found mine, but it goes the other way. So if you've got a strip, this one will work. Or also, and I don't think we've used this one, hang on, that one could work as well, although it's got a bit more blue in it. So I'm going to use this one. Yep. And I'm just going to cut the 3 centimetres off first. And I always, when I'm doing a small measurement up to 3, I always use the measurement of this side because I find it easier. Make sure you cut it so the strawberries are facing the right way. So it's 3 by 13.8. And it's just going to stick on top of there like that. All right. Hi, Carol. Oh, with the yellow behind, Fiona. Yeah, they're really good, those. Oh, hi, is it Sarah? Is it Sarah? It confuses me with your username. But thanks for joining us. So I hope my parcel in the post ladies got their parcels. We've got 22 watching now. I'm quite impressed with that. Right, what I'm going to do now is we're going to stick the strawberry on, and we'll do the twine in a minute. I wondered where it had gone then, the strawberry. So I'm doing 3 leaves because I like to do things in 3s or 5s, but 5 leaves would have probably been a little bit much. So I'm going to take a leaf off at a time and pop it on like that, and I just keep popping my strawberry on top and checking that I'm happy with that. So I'll take one off. Oh, I remembered right, Sarah, and pop that on, and just keep checking with your strawberry that you're happy, because you have got a few seconds leeway if you're using the wet glue to move the just moving that, and then I'm just going to pop a couple of dimensionals on the back, raise up the strawberry. Had strawberries for my breakfast again with blueberries and raspberries today. Okay, so that's going to sit on my pear pizzazz background. Like so. Now if you want to leave it like that, you can actually leave it like that, pop it on your card base, and not have any twine around it. Yeah, it's totally up to you. But I've put you in, I think this is the last week that we're using the twine. I've put you in the pink and the white. Now I just need to tell you, if you've liked this twine, this is it. It's in the snail mail section, and it will be finishing at the end of June. So if you've liked it, then, and you want some of your own, then now is the time to order it. So you can double it up. Sounded a bit Yorkshire, well I sound Yorkshire anyway, but my twine's a bit twisted today. I've got twisty twine because it's been in that bag all twisted up. So I'm just going to I'm doing it, tying it together, the two sort of laid together, and I'm not doing the loops. I'm just going to do it like my laces, because I don't bother with the loops when it's the twine. And you can see I've allowed you a little bit extra than you need. Now if, like me, you've not pulled it tight enough, really, I think I might move it actually over that way. And I might manipulate it because it's getting a little bit twisty. You might need to mess with it a little bit. If you feel like you've not, that bow's going to bug me. If you feel like you've not pulled it tight enough, turn it over and from one end, pull it a little bit tighter and get the, you know, and then pull it from the other end and tape it down with some of the washi tape I gave you, yeah? And then you've got that little bit excess in the middle, but that doesn't matter, yeah? We've pulled it a little bit tighter from each side. Oh, thanks, Fiona. Where did I put those pesky scissors? I did have them here. There they are. I might have to open the window soon. It's the sun's beating down that much. Yeah, now. Did have a little bit of a rain earlier. Okay, so now we've done that, we can just tape it, stick it to our base. Like this. Oh, it's nearly been half an hour as well. There we go. So there are the two, and look, I mean, they're both the same. I think I used Old Olive actually for that rather than Pear Pizzazz. You can tell with the colours in the leaves, but also what you can tell is this part of the paper that I used didn't have, it had some paler strawberries, and this one has obviously got a bit more ready, so it looks quite different. So that's today's card. Now, next week, the card we're going to do next week, my card looks a little bit different to what we are going to do. But if you own, if any of my ladies own a blue Stampin' Blend pen, pool party, then you can achieve the effect I've got, but I've not designed it with that in mind. But we're going to do like a one sheet wonder background and then chop it down. So we're going to make a card similar to this without the embossed background, but we're gonna do a one sheet wonder. We're gonna stamp a piece and then cut it down. And if people have got a blue pen, you can colour in between. So we're gonna do a 3-panel one, but without the twine, because I think you've had enough of twine. So we're gonna do that next week, and then for the final week, it's the pièce de résistance card. I've not got that one out. I'll show you that one next week. So, what's happening this week? On Thursday, we'll be back for week 49 of Paper Crafts and Piano. Oh, thanks, Kay. Yeah, we'll be back for week 49 of Paper Crafts and Piano. On Saturday, I have a Saturday off. I don't have a class on Saturday because the following week I've got a really big day. I've got a demonstrator training day. So I have a day off on Saturday. Craig doesn't have to do the football run anymore because the season's finished for his son. So we've both got sort of the day off on Saturday. So that's quite exciting. What have I got open for booking? Well, today is the last day to book on for the next coffee and card, which is the hand-penned one. So I can't stress enough, today is the last day for booking on for the next coffee and card, which starts on the 8th of June. That will be a 5-week course, and details are on my events website. Today is the last day for booking on that. let me show you the stamp set if I haven't. This is the stamp set. It's a lovely floral one. And it includes, the kit includes a stamp set, and it will include the Pale Papaya ink pad, which is a new colour, which is this colour here. And it will include a Highland Heather, because we're going to use the gorgeous hand-penned papers. Now, if you did the leaf class with me last year, you will have got the mint macaron ink pad in that, and you will have got the mint macaron ink pad, so you need that for the leaves as well. So if you haven't decided, today's the last day for booking on that, so that I've got your stuff. Okay, now one thing I want to say is, one of the weeks I'm going to be very generous, because this costs more money than normal cardstock that I cut down, but one of the weeks for the hand-penned coffee and card, I'm going to give you, we're going to do it on one of these gorgeous patterned cards with this gorgeous envelope. Okay, so one of the weeks we're going to do a nice card with this, and that leads me very nicely into the Memories and More class, which I know Fiona you've booked on, which is on Saturday the 5th of June, and it includes 20 of these beautiful envelopes and cards, and it also includes all of the pre-printed cards and a couple of little extras from me, but you get all these pre-printed cards, some stickers with the sentiments on. I'll be sending you a few little punch outs as well, and these are the sort of cards we're going to make. Some of them you can keep blank, you know, and just use as like a notelet like that. So something like that, really useful to have in, because oh, am I on this afternoon? Yes, Fiona will be. It's useful to have in, and then you can either add a sentiment on after once you decide if you need a card in an emergency, or you might just want to send it like that. You know, it could be a thanks for looking after the cat whilst we were away, or thanks for watering my plants, or, you know, thanks for getting my shopping for me, that kind of thing. So it's nice to have these cards in. So they're very simple makes, but there's 3 levels. There's bronze, which is option A on the website, silver option B, gold option C. One of them you get ribbon in, and then the other you get extra card in. So that's on 5th of June. Booking will close for that in about a week's time. So that's that one. So much to tell you. I'll put that there, and then I've just put on for the 19th of June a class with the puffins, the puffin stamp set, because the puffin stamp, I have the cards here, like literally 5 minutes ago. The puffin stamp set has been my top seller, and I demoed it on Thursday night. I can't believe, have I moved them under here? Honestly, Julie. I got them all out and thought, oh, I can show them the puffin cards. You'll have to come back on Facebook. Oh, I can see them. They are here. They're underneath my catalogue. So it's going to include the puffin cards, the puffin stamp set, and there's details on my website as to what blends you'll need. We're going to do a fancy fold. So we might do this card probably, but we're going to do a fancy fold as well. That's on 19th of June. And then the next coffee and card after the hand penned, which will start in 5 weeks from the 8th of June, it will start in July, is going to be, what do we think it's going to be? It is going to be the peaches. So the next coffee and card after the hand penned will be, we're back to the fruits. We're keeping it fruity. It will be the peaches. I love the peaches. You know, my new thing is now, since I made this card which was like my most ever liked, I keep going on about my most ever liked card on Instagram. Since I made this card, I've had to like make, no worries Julie, I've had to like make a patchwork card in every new suite. It's like my new thing. So this was my pansy one, and I will be doing a pansy class as well at some point. This was my pansy one, and then yesterday I made the peach one. Have a peachy day. And I just love it. I want a kitchen just like all those colours. I want my kitchen just to be peaches and things. Anyway, so that's going to be the next coffee and card once we've done round. That'll be round 13, can you believe it? So thanks for tuning in today. I've been on ages. I will be on at 1:30 on Facebook, Facebook Live. Not quite decided what I'm going to use yet, but that's nothing new. So I will see you. Are they peachy? Angela, my card's peachy. I love the peaches, seriously. It's just such a fab stamp set. So I think I've made some nice cards. It's just totally me, is the peach set. So the papers are delightful. So I can't wait to put that together. And the parcel in the post next month will also be peaches too. It's going to be peach overload. Okay, so thanks, Angela. Your ink pad should be here today, I think, so I'll post it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Keep safe, won't you? And thank you for your company as always. And I will hopefully see you on Facebook this afternoon. If you can't catch that, I will post it onto my YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye.